Hey everyone, my name is Arnav Kethana and today I'll be presenting my pitch, DataMan, which is an automated wealth management service seeking to revolutionize the market. So the current wealth management and hedge fund industry is extremely large, generating approximately $3.2 trillion in assets and revenue as of 2019. But certain issues make these industries a red ocean industries. So first, these industries are too expensive. Wealth management services and hedge funds take approximately 2 to 3% of one's assets, and after a certain point, 20% of the overall profit. Also, the needed minimum asset value to create an account is extremely high, often around approximately $500,000. So these factors combined make it no surprise that these industries are dominated by the top 1% and that there is a very high opportunity cost for the average person. In addition, hedge funds are seen as cheating the system due to scandals and getting away with causing different problems, and in this industry, risk-taking decisions are rewarded. These negative factors combine to make these industries red ocean industries. So our solution to the problems hurting these industries is centering around automated wealth management. First, we will make machine learning-based recommendations. We will create an algorithm that factors fluctuations in the stock market as well as the user's risk tolerance to make appropriate recommendations. In addition, we will have an automated portfolio intending to resemble that of a hedge fund. This will help us a lot as this will reduce labor capital, which will help us charge cheaper fees. But the key problem is needed minimum asset value. As mentioned prior, the minimum asset value is extremely high among wealth management services and hedge funds. We will cancel that out by judging this based on the user's economic situation. If we do that, we can give a minimum asset that is appropriate for their situation that will help make fees cheaper and help draw in more users into this market. So currently this market has 3 tiers of non-customers. The current market is people who obviously want monetary gain. Tier 1 consists of the top 1%, pre-existing investors and basically the upper class. Tier 2 is the cost-conscious investors who kind of have doubts about the hedge fund and wealth management industry. Tier 3 is people who simply cannot afford it. So how do we attract the common individual? We know that hedge funds and wealth management systems are too expensive. We will solve that by taking a smaller cut. Critics might say that we won't make any profit, but this industry is a $1 trillion industry. In the consumer stage, people will be looking for the cheapest option. A cheap cut means more people coming, more revenue for us, the user, and more importantly, a regular person, our target customer. Hence, DataMan changes the game. In addition, we'll be offering international stocks to diverse our portfolio. So most hedge funds and wealth management services are usually not diverse and are pretty homogeneous due to the fact that international stocks are more specialized and it takes more labor to appropriately analyze them. So how do we change the game? We will eliminate negative stereotypes of wealth management services. We will reduce fees, minimum assets required, labor cost, and the idea of having a homogeneous portfolio. We will raise the diversity amongst our portfolio and data-driven investment. Finally, we will create the most important factor, working class involvement. So here's the strategy canvas presenting DataMan versus the average hedge fund. As you can see, the costs and fees as well as assets taken are very, very high, and that amongst the average hedge fund, it's a very homogeneous portfolio. For us, we have a lower homogeneous portfolio. We take lesser fees significantly, and the assets required are significantly less. Combining that with the diversity of our portfolio and data-driven investment that hedge funds do not offer as much makes working class attraction rise and working class involvement rise as well. So our future goals are to get into the fintech scene. We want to serve underrepresented individuals. 25% of our clients over the next 5 years will be working class individuals, and by our 5th year, we should be managing around 100 million in assets. DataMan, we change the game.